Hey there, Sean Bailey, and welcome to this video. Today, we're going to look at some squeeze page design. Now, squeeze page and landing page mean the same thing to me. So if you hear me say one and then the other, they both mean the first page that someone lands on after they click on your link in your ad, in your Facebook ad, or your YouTube ad, or your link at the end of your blog post, or whatever. It is usually the first step in your funnel because the squeeze page lets us collect some information about our visitor and turn them from a visitor into a lead. And we're going to talk all about squeeze pages here in this video that I did from a previous presentation. So let's listen in. Sales Funnel Nerd here. Welcome to today's video where we're going to get into the next step, which is squeeze page design. Now, this is where it gets kind of fun because we get to play with the tools and mess around a little bit here. So, first off, so we're going to be dealing with the item on the left-hand side here, the squeeze page. Just that. We'll get to the thank you page later on as we go here. So the first thing that we want to worry about is our squeeze page. Before we jump in and start messing around with the tools too much, I just want to show you a couple examples of squeeze pages that I've made that have all converted very well for me. And you can see, just want you to see, I don't want you to be like blown away or impressed by the quality. I want you to see actually how simplistic they are. And it's all about the words and the effect rather than any kind of aesthetic or design layout or anything like that. Okay, so let's jump over and take a look. Okay, so here's one of the squeeze pages I have set up. And this is one where I kind of have a quick demonstration video on this page here. So this is a squeeze page. Now, normally I have a small video kind of off to the side. This is just how I like to do my layouts, but you don't really need to have a video on your squeeze page. It can all be just text, right? So here I've got my headline, a little bit of a video, some more text underneath, and a big fat button for them to click on. When they do that, I use kind of a pop-up version of the form there. So this is my email form, right? Here's where they get their name and their email address. And then once they enter that and hit the button, then it takes them to the thank you page. Simple, right? So another one that I have set up, I'll show you here. Same type of thing. I like to use buttons and then pop-up forms. Same thing. Headline, little video off to the side, some bullets, and you just click here and it brings up the form, right? So that's how much needs to be on a squeeze page. It only has one job, and that's to get the contact information of the visitor. So let's go over to the editor and see how easy it is to set up one of these things. Okay, so here I am in ClickFunnels. Now this is the editor I use if you use Leadpages or OptimizePress, any other type of builder, it's going to be a similar type of thing. You're just going to be putting in pieces here and arranging on an existing template, right? If you want to brave and creative and want to start from scratch, be my guest, but when you're going in and creating these things, when you create a new page or whatnot, it'll have them organized and it'll either be called squeeze page or opt-in page, something to that effect, and then you'll get a bunch of templates to choose from. So this is one that I have set up here, and then all I have to do is just click on things and then just swap it out. So this here where it's a logo, I have my own logo, so I just go click on that, and then it brings up the menu for each element. So let's just browse to a new picture. There we go. So there we go. I've got my Sales Funnel Nerd logo in the top corner. Now that thing is way too huge, so I can just go into image width. I think I'll go into image height actually. We'll just change it to about 150. You know, let's go 125. So there we go. Now I've swapped out and I've got my logo, right? And what did that take? A couple seconds. So we can leave this. Maybe I have been on MSN and CNN and all that kind of stuff. Now my headline would go in here and I would swap this out. Same type of thing, another picture. So I would change, maybe on this squeeze page, I want people to opt in to download a PDF report. So here I would upload and have my picture of my PDF. If I had to go browse to it on my computer, I just click upload, go find the picture, and then it'll upload into this library here. So let's change it to, say, this picture, add image. So now I've got my book there. Here, and I can just click in here, highlight, get your free book now. Not super creative. I'm going to go grab some bullets and throw them in here and just show you how quick this is. Okay, so here you can see I've gone in, swapped out these bullets with just some random copy that I had here. And now I'm just going to go down to this section here. So this is the form. I use pop-up ones, but this one is embedded right into the page here. So we've got asking for just email address, but you know what? We want to get that first name so we can personalize the emails, right? So we just click on to add new element. And then here's all the different elements that I could add. I could add a headline, a subhead, paragraph, bullet list, pictures, videos, audio player if I wanted. But what I want is it's actually under the form section because it's an email form. Coincidence? I think not. So we want to put in an input form. Now this one here is a different color and it's also asking for the email address. So maybe just to make things easier, I'll delete this one. I know, crazy, getting rid of stuff. And we'll add another element. We'll go to form and another input. So we'll change this one where it says your email access here. We'll just say your first name here, your email address here. Okay, so we're good. So we want to go name, then email address. So we would just go back into, click on the little gear to get into the settings. And we want to say for this input type, it's not the full name, it's the first name. And we can leave that as is. Go into the bottom one. Input type, we want to set this for email address. And that's it. So this button, and we're set to submit the page. So that's pretty much it for setting up the form here. This Squeeze page is pretty much ready to go here. Now the only thing that we need to do is once we save it, we have to go in here and give this page a name. And this is what's going to show up when someone hovers over the tab up top here. So we want to definitely go in and change your SEO metadata page description. I don't really know a great deal about SEO and that kind of stuff, but I do know that you want to go in here and change this stuff up so it looks a little bit more professional. You can add in any keywords that you want, and that is about it. So you can see it's really just a matter of just swapping out pieces, maybe adding a few things, and just kind of customizing an existing page, right? That's the great thing about these website builders, is they have tons of templates. So underneath this video today here, I might throw in a couple samples of Squeeze pages if we walk through them here, but I might throw in maybe some pictures or perhaps some links to them underneath here. But that's it. So your homework for today is to go in and start setting up your first Squeeze page. Go in, check out the templates, choose one, go in and start playing around and go have some fun with it. Okay, and I will see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this information about Squeeze page design. And I've got something extra for you here. You've watched me kind of work with ClickFunnels, but I'll show you how to build a Squeeze page in Leadpages so you can see how to do it with other funnel builders, other pieces of software. There's other ways that you can do this as far as building out Squeeze pages. But for members only, you get a little bit extra when it comes to these videos that you're seeing here. So if you go to SeanBailey.com/Funnel School Special, you can get access for this limited time. This is a marketing experiment, and I am going to turn this off and make this for sale in the future. But for those who take action and want in now, you can go and get access to Funnel School, lifetime access, just by clicking on the link below this video or going to SeanBailey.com/Funnel School Special. And you can get this video plus the extras, and you can see I've got a ton of stuff in here for you, and I will see you inside.